The United States government is divided into three branches: the executive branch, the legislative branch, and the judicial branch. The executive branch is headed by the President of the United States and is responsible for enforcing laws. The President is also the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces and has the power to negotiate treaties and make appointments to federal offices with the advice and consent of the Senate. The Vice President and the President's Cabinet, which includes the heads of the executive departments, also play important roles in the executive branch. The legislative branch is made up of two houses, the Senate and the House of Representatives. Together, they form the United States Congress. The main responsibility of Congress is to make laws. The Senate is composed of 2 senators from each state, while the House of Representatives is composed of representatives from each state based on population. Both houses must pass a bill for it to become law. The judicial branch is made up of federal courts, including the Supreme Court of the United States. The judicial branch is responsible for interpreting laws and determining their constitutionality. The Supreme Court is the highest court in the land and has the final say on legal matters. Federal judges are appointed by the President with the advice and consent of the Senate. Each branch of government has its own unique role and responsibilities, but they also work together to ensure that laws are made, enforced, and interpreted in a fair and just manner. The system of checks and balances is a key feature of the United States government. It allows each branch of government to limit the power of the other branches and prevent any one branch from becoming too powerful. Here are some examples of how the branches check and balance each other. The President can veto bills passed by Congress, but Congress can override a veto with a 2/3 vote in both houses. The Senate must approve presidential appointments to federal offices, including judges and cabinet members. The Supreme Court can declare laws passed by Congress or actions taken by the President to be unconstitutional. Congress can impeach and remove the President or federal judges for high crimes and misdemeanors. These are just a few examples of how the branches of government work together to ensure that power is balanced and that no one branch becomes too powerful. The process for how a bill becomes a law is outlined in the United States Constitution. Here is an overview of the steps involved. 1. A bill is introduced in either the House of Representatives or the Senate. 1. It is assigned to a committee for further study and discussion. 2. The committee may make changes to the bill before voting on whether to send it to the full House or Senate for consideration. 3. The bill goes through multiple rounds of debate and voting in the House and Senate. 3. If it is passed by both chambers, it goes to a conference committee to resolve any differences between the House and Senate versions of the bill. 4. Once the conference committee reaches a compromise, the bill goes back to the House and Senate for a final vote. 5. If the bill is passed by both chambers, it goes to the President for approval. 5. The President can either sign the bill into law or veto it. 6. If the President vetoes the bill, Congress can override the veto with a 2/3 vote in both chambers. Judicial review is the power of the courts to review laws and actions taken by the other branches of government and determine their constitutionality. This power is not explicitly stated in the Constitution but was established by the Supreme Court in the landmark case Marbury v. Madison, 1803. Judicial review plays an important role in ensuring that laws and actions taken by the government are in line with the Constitution. It serves as a check on the power of the other branches of government and helps to protect individual rights.